Scott Machine Gun Dad, welcome back to the channel. In my continuing auction adventures, I was on an auction site and they had this magazine. It's a High Point magazine. It says 4010 on it and it's got a yellow follower. And they had it, I ended up getting 12 of these for $6 a piece, but if you threw in the action fees, they were $7 a piece. So I looked these up. Yellow means for the 10mm carbine, but the body is still the same between the 40 and the 10. Well, this is a 40mm carbine. So I took a gamble. I invested my $67 or whatever and took a gamble and got my 12 magazines. Now these are original 40 magazines. The reason I'm holding them up like this is you'll see there's two different colors, orange and green. The orange one is the early one. The green one is the later one. And now I'm going to put up the yellow one. Now I'm going to ask Shannon to zoom in here right on the colors. If you look at the orange and the yellow, they are the same. They just changed the color. The follower's the same. The green one, they put a bump in the front right here. I believe that's to keep the 40 Smith & Wesson round from nosing down in a full-size magazine to make it feed more reliably. So why am I telling you this? Well, I wanted to know if the 10mm ones would work in a 40mm carbine. Let's go out in the range and find out. Don't worry about it. Switch to another target. We're just out on the range. What I did was I gave Nick the orange one and a yellow one, and I took the green one and a yellow one, and we ran them through.
Yeah. 10 rounds?
10 rounds. They're 10 round
piece?
magazines. Yeah, they're 10 round magazines. What you think?
The mags ran surprisingly well. To be honest, with it being a High Point, I'm surprised it ran at all. But the sights, I really liked it. I was surprised on how quiet it was. I don't know if you could tell with how the microphone works as you were watching us shoot it, but it was surprisingly quiet. I was standing behind Scott when he was firing it off, and I actually pulled the side of the earmuff off. The steel getting hit is louder than the gun going off. I have no idea why, but I just figured I'd make a note of that.
We were shooting a combination of Russian, really, really old Russian. I mean, like slightly rusty Russian. That when we were testing this gun out earlier, we had a squib round, so I was worried we were going to have a squib, but we didn't. And the gun fed every round from every magazine. And for the High Point fans out there, I know Nick just put their mouth on High Point.
You don't have the best reputation, so
Actually, they have a very good reputation for warranty and operating. Do they have nice triggers? No. Do they have quality build? No. Do they work? They absolutely freaking work. And to be totally truthful, if you can get a High Point carbine and it's in a 40, which is the least popular, which means it's the least expensive to buy. Now you know when you're at a gun show and you see the yellow followers and they're $8, $10, because nobody has a 10 millimeter, they'll work in your 40 carbine and they'll probably work in your 40 pistol. So hopefully you'll see this and I just saved you a ton of money. Thanks for coming to the channel.